Hello, everyone. Hey, Mick.
Oh, yeah.
Mick, can you hear me?
Hey, everyone. Thanks so much for joining Regions of Crypto AMA session. It's been a while. And Andrea, thanks for organizing it. And thanks to our marketing and community department.
Oh, great. So I can see many people joining. Thank you all for coming. We have gathered all your questions. So Mick and I will be responding. And let me share my screen. We have many updates actually to share with you. Oh, Mick will be sharing.
Andrea, so what's going to be the agenda, the structure of today's AMA?
Okay, so this week we gathered many questions from the community. I know we haven't done an AMA for a long time, so this is a great opportunity to gather all the questions and also to give you some updates, some spoilers maybe. I know Mick wants to share some pages that we haven't shared yet. So let's get started. I have gathered all the questions. And let's start with my personal one that I really like because it's really different. This is from Fernando from our community, and he says, Mick, everyone will ask you about the project. We can talk about the project as much as we want, but all these are empty words if you do not know its creator. I'd like to know more about you. Tell us about yourself, hobbies, and interests, and how you came up with the idea to create a game on the blockchain. This is a great intro question to start with.
All right. Well, Fernando, thanks a lot. And we see you're very active in our community. Thank you so much for being so dedicated. Your videos are amazing. Even our marketing department is getting jealous of your video editing, creative skills. So great question. By the way, guys, we didn't really do the, like carved stone question answer. This is what's going to be the, certain questions. Thank you so much for sending like 50 plus questions for this AMA. Lots of them. I mean, frankly, I haven't had time to look through all of them, but I saw 30 at least, and most of them, they're really amazing. And what I can say, during the bull market, you go to an AMA and the majority of the questions are like either for the sake of the winning some, perks. They're like sort of prizes for submitting the question, or they're like more like so general or related to the token, like when Binance, when Moon. We got some of them, like when Binance, like exactly when are you getting listed there? But majority of the questions, I must say, like really product related, asking us about the new features, the bugs, and how we are progressing, and so on and so forth. Some really amazing suggestions. So thank you. That's what makes us tick, to see our community being active, being involved, playing the game. And we just had a tournament. And Andrea, maybe you want to share, about the winners, what kind of prizes they're getting.
Yeah, I'm really overwhelmed because I didn't expect so many people coming to this tournament, actually. It was our first time, for those who don't know, organizing a tournament from scratch. So we had many players actually coming, some epic battles. The good part is that we have actually screen recorded or live streamed the majority of them. I also have many images. Thank you all for sending me and DMing me all these 2 weeks images and videos of your battles. We could even like discuss your battles sometimes. I know some of you were sad, some were angry, were very, very happy for winning. But you all did great. And I'm actually looking forward to organizing another one, bigger one. Ideas in my mind what we can do in the marketing department in the next global tournament. And then we can move on with some regional tournaments as well. I know our Russian community is very active, and they are all like almost all of them are players. So how about we could do like a Russian tournament, then we can do a Chinese on WeChat. We can do like a Spanish one, Turkish one. I know our communities are actually quite active when they want and when we have updates. So this is something we're thinking. So would you like to go back to our first question?
About myself.
Yeah, so I think you have a very interesting background to share about your experience. So it would be good to start from how did the idea of LOCGame actually came to you, like some years
Right.
ago, 2.5 years.
Yeah, I'll do that. And you probably, the listener or the viewers, they can see I'm trying to set my camera, so it points to our upcoming redeemable NFT art. So you can see on the one side our art with LOCG and the Lambo. Here you've got the Satoshi art. So we are working on some amazing features in our marketplace and the rewards in game. So you'll be able to actually play and win rare NFT items as you progress in game that otherwise are not available for purchase. And you can make them redeemable. In other words, you can get a physical product of that piece of art if you want to, or just mint it as a digital art, as a digital asset. So, okay, I hope you guys are going to enjoy that one. Coming back to the question about my background. So I'm an ex-banker. I spent 11 years with ABN AMRO Bank, a couple of other banks, and moved into blockchain in 2016. I left banking, went traveling to South America, came back, and this ICO explosion happened. You probably, folks who are in crypto for a while probably remember the amazing boom and bust of 2017. So I was like, wow, that's so amazing. So I already had some Ethereum, some Bitcoin, and was really, really into blockchain technology since the early days, reading about it so much, trying to hang out with folks who were into Bitcoin and crypto and Solidity development. So got back from the travels. ICO explosion happened, and then I joined ICO rating startup, and that was literally at that point the rating agency du jour, sort of, for blockchain and crypto startups. And we turned it into quite a reputable rating powerhouse that was sold to a marketing company in Australia. And afterwards, with my ex-business partner, we were running a crypto fund, an advisory, SMC Capital, and launched a crypto Rebel, a product that we love at Rebel Labs. Is a newsletter, sort of morning brew on blockchain. Once a week, you can enjoy our digest of all relevant blockchain crypto news. Once a week, an NFT digest. Rose on our team, she's one of the prime writers, prime content creators. And we grew the business to 100,000 subscribers, 10-15% open rate, and lots of folks from Fortune 500 companies, top crypto exchanges like CoinDesk, Huobi, Binance. They're reading this newsletter. They know us very well, and we are also leveraging this product as a media platform, and partnering with blockchain conferences, and so on. And end of 2020, at the when the new bull market was just starting, and the NFT was really a craze. I was really a lot into the NFTs myself from the early days of CryptoKitties. and a big fan of not only the technology for and the concept of non-fungibility of digital assets, but also digital art. And I see lots of future, and especially for creatives, folks who are venturing into this space. So end of 2020 came up with the concept for depicting really crypto characters from the crypto industry, or sort of like a crypto industry pop culture. So folks like the whale, the whale, the market maker, the hodler, the crypto KOL, the hodler, and so on and so forth. And with friends, we were like, okay, so the NFT is great, a collectible item is amazing, but we are investors ourselves, so like there needs to be utility for this asset. So we came up with a simple concept of an online collectible trading game based on the core gameplay of Top Trumps. You guys probably know that's our original product, and we raised 1.2 mil with that concept. Got listed on KuCoin, so raised from like top-notch blue chip crypto folks, crypto funds like NGC Capital, Signum Capital, and we raised. We built a prototype of this as an online game, and literally realized that the game is amazing as a table game, and it's not really scalable online. So we came up with a totally new. We didn't take the money and run away. We locked ourselves for like a couple of months in our Amsterdam office in summertime. Came up with the new core gameplay. We used to have at that point a game designer from Blizzard Entertainment who came with a very interesting core gameplay based on Triad Battle. Triple Triad. That was the side game of Final Fantasy 9 and 14. Voila! We've been working on it since then, and delivered much more than just a table game. Just that, working on a metaverse and many other very interesting products in GameFi and Web3 entertainment. So this table game soon is going to be also available as a product and as a redeemable NFT. Working on it to make it not only fun, but also educational. So our initial mission was literally to with these NFT cards, with the collectible character NFT cards and characters like a crypto day trader or the crypto conference organizer, NFT artist.
Who actually wanted this pack during Christmas. I remember Rainbow Top Gun DM'd me. He would like to have the pack.
Get it. Yeah. Rainbow Top Gun is our big supporter. And if you're listening, hey, thanks for being so awesome. And despite like some hiccups in our roadmap, still giving us feedback, being very involved. Thanks for your support. Really amazing dude. But what I wanted to say is that the main actually goal for initially, we wanted to write history of crypto industry with these cards. And I'd like one of the AMAs. I'll prepare our initial pitch deck, how it looked, and the narrative was all about this era of cryptos or blockchain will pass, but our cards and our characters will be the living history of cryptocurrency's triumph. So I believe in a couple of years, blockchain is just going to be like one of the tech stack for multiple products, and just after the mass adoption happens. But the folks that make our industry, they're so awesome, they're so amazing. And many of these characters here, the references are taken from folks, from people that we met in real life. For instance, this one is one of my favorite, the VC Queen. So she's now she knows it's Chloe. She used to be an investment manager at Fenbushi Capital. So the fund from China that actually was the first one to believe in Vitalik and invest in Ethereum and help them to take off. So it's actually two ladies in one. Like a reference for this one is Chloe from Fenbushi Capital and Raya from Du Capital. And there are many other cards that are literally depicting friends or maybe frenemies for some. Kidding. No, many friends. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was a great roundup, actually, of all the things that happened and how the idea came. And I would like to move to today, actually to tomorrow, with the next question that is, how does being a top 10 nominee of the Blockchain Startup of the Year for 2023 at European Blockchain Convention impact the future plans and vision of the game? And we're very, very excited for this event that is coming. The awards are major, the investors coming are major. So, yeah, Mick, what are our next plans and how can the EBC Awards actually help us?
Was this a marketing question? Like, just kidding. We are okay. I'll start with that. Like, we are taking this opportunity very seriously, and not only because there are lots of bankers attending the conference, and by looking at the speaker and visitor list, like you just be surprised that so many key speakers are coming from the banking industry, and then you start digging into like why. So there are a number of like top European banks currently that are looking into they're having like this investigative strategy, how they can get into the NFTs themselves. Those with private banking are doing researches for their private banking clients, like wealthy individuals. Trading desks are investigating, are looking at how to invest or like have it on their balance in the near future. So not only because of that, we see it as a great opportunity to give a proper exposure to our product, and also on board investors that really can help us go to market faster, and help bring our product to market faster, and also help with the exposure. So if you go to our website now, you'll see there is a notification about European Blockchain Best Startup Award. So we are in the finals out of 100 European companies. 100. We were voted and selected by the judges. So now there are 10 in the finals. And we are going to have an epic battle there. Please join us on February 17. If you're in Barcelona, please come join. Support us. Show some solidarity with your favorite gaming project. So I see like lots of questions were like, "Oh, guys, you're the best, like the best game on blockchain." If you are in Spain, please come support us. DM us. We can provide more info where we're gonna be and how we can help you get there and show support.
Exactly. I think it's a great opportunity. Actually, in Europe only, we have more than like 10,000 blockchain startups. And out of these 10,000, we were nominated to 100, and from 100 to 10, which is basically a very, very great achievement for us, and we're all very proud of. So moving
Andrea,
on to the...
sorry to interrupt you. One thing not to for some of our community members, don't be confused when you see we are nominated as Rebel Labs, and Rebel Labs is our mother umbrella company, overseeing multiple products, not only Legends of Crypto, also I Know This Place, the Indie Quest, some investments we made in companies like Unfeathered, and Metaverse. We are building our e-commerce software, and we are going to pitch as Rebel Labs. However, with of course our flagship product, Legends of Crypto LOCGame, in focus.
Exactly. All right. Moving on, and let's go to a more technical question, if you would like. So can you, it's from Andromeda Min, and he or she...
Not from you.
That's not me. It says, can you give us a glimpse into the future of LOCGame and how the upgraded game admin panel will enhance the overall player experience? So this person obviously is reading our weekly updates, and we have already mentioned about upgrading our admin panel. So yes,
Okay.
so I'd like to say that this is something we have been working on for some weeks. It's mostly for more internal use and how we can moderate everything, and also our players and rewards, cards, everything you can imagine. So this is the main purpose, I believe.
Right. Well, I guess you answered the question. Is the admin panel is more of an internal tool, and the more we are working on this functionality religiously, so we can help streamline rewards, progression, and basically manage it not from the backend, not from the database, but via the visual interface. So basically making it easier for our marketing department, game design department, and our players, for instance, to receive a reward, to receive like a special bonus, or in some cases troubleshooting through a visual interface. So yes, it's going to help enormously, but you probably, as a user, you wouldn't really see it. Or I mean, it's what happens behind the scene.
Exactly. All right. So another question about something that is quite important for me, and I believe for you also. What measures have been taken to ensure that the iOS mobile version of the game is optimized for players, and what kind of feedback have you received so far? So yes, we are preparing the iOS mobile version.
Well, actually, it's a very timely question, and I saw this question on a list like 20 minutes right before the AMA, and I made a joke like, Andrea, this is actually my question, like internally, and okay, no jokes. We've been working really hard on iOS build, and it's available today, but our community hasn't played it on iOS yet. Why is that? Because we can only offer this experience to up to 100 people through the test flight, and it's limited. The experience is very similar to Android. So you can imagine currently it's not really optimized for mobile, and we are very honest, both with ourselves and with our community. We are working on an optimized mobile experience. Let me share my screen. Is in a draft mode, but I'm happy to show. No, not this. Just give me a sec. Back. Wow, it's very different from other tools like Hangouts or Zoom for. All right, but what you see on the screen is actually the updated deck builder, and our game design team, Serge, he worked on well, internally we call it a bug, but actually it's an update of the of a deck builder feature. Now there is a button save. So every time somebody said like, wow, our experience was so amazing, but this button was missing. So basically when you create a deck, 1, 2, or 3, there is a button now. Click on save and you can go play the game. Previously, after you select 15 cards, it just doesn't accept more cards anymore, and like you would, it wasn't so intuitive, so to say. But let me wow, sorry guys, I haven't done this before. Share screen. All right, stop share screen. I feel a little bit silly. Yes, I wanted to share. I wanted to showcase what we are working on, and that's the mobile the UX UI or the user flow, upgraded user flow for the mobile version of the game. Unfortunately, something's not working on my Telegram share screen. So next time, guys, but we are focusing. Currently, our focus is the mobile experience. Our game, the main product of Legends of Crypto, the collectible strategy card game is perfect for mobile. Yet is not optimized. And I do like my personal experience is that honestly, like some buttons are so small, like I have to look for it. So we are working on it, and we are going to offer upgraded experience within 2 weeks prior to Barcelona battle for the award. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. I'll try to share some screens in our community chat. We're working really hard on that, and that's the main focus.
Awesome. Okay. And we can also send some screenshots after in the group so you can tell us your opinion on that. Let's move to the next question from the specialist. I like this nickname a lot. The question is, the game has grown a lot in the last year. It is one of the most polished in the space, in my opinion. But what room is there for future expansion for the LOCG ecosystem in the next 5 years, other than Cryptise and marketing? Well, Cryptise is actually a very, very big project.
Right, right. You are. So actually, Cryptise is well. I wanted to share a screen and showcase how we are going, what our near-term, medium-term, and long-term plans are. Well, the game. First of all, folks, our current game, is under development, and many new features are going to be released this year. We are moving to the phase soon, working on season 1. We shared some of the screenshots, how different the battlefield is going to look like, the customizable characters, your your private cosmetics on the battlefield that's going to be interchangeable in NFTs and also desirable collectible items. But the main features for the game that allow for scalability and especially the scale where you can monetize this project well are evolution, fusion, and merger of the cards. So you can see it as sort of a breeding, like an exi breeding. You can breed axes. In our case, for season 1, it's going to be a very limited amount of special abilities for the cards. We'll start with 3, but the main feature, the main upgrade from where we are is the feature for the evolution and the merger. Let me just give me a sec. I'll try to. All right, and this has been shared. With the community a couple of days ago, and I got so many questions like, why do you need a new design for the cards? Actually, this been designed quite a while ago, and you cannot really deduce much from this particular screen. But what you can see definitely is that the battlefield is going to change. The layout, and you notice your personal board, right? So there's like the avatar name, and what's underneath is going to be available as an achievement, as an option to purchase it in game and have it as NFT to buy and sell on our marketplace. But one of this like good looking and good feel perks available in game, but that's not the most exciting. Let me find it. You can see it's changing, right? So new cards is just to look and feel, but one of the most important characteristic or the features for the game is exactly this. The evolution, fusion, and mutation, like a merger, right? So this merge card, you see, if you know our characters, you'll see that there's one card with the VC guy and VC queen in one card. And that's a function of a breeding. So for every season, we are going to offer, we're not going to disclose it, but a crossbreeding between certain characters will be available. And say you'd like to try and merge crypto day trader and an NFT artist, and by design, with some characters it will be possible, with some characters it won't be possible. So see it as breeding with a chance for success. So you'll see this is possible in this design. So you merge VC guy and VC queen, so their stats improve with this evolution feature, and it becomes a powerful card with in-game rarity, with stats that are very high, but you'll only be able to use this card if you progress within the game to a certain level, to a certain league. If you didn't progress, you can purchase this card only via the marketplace by trading with somebody who progressed. But if you didn't progress yourself, you won't be able to use this card. You know, it's just going to be inactive in your deck builder. So these are the most important. Features for and also, of course, customizable characters. We're going to offer, cosmetics elements such as sunglasses, accessories. So you can customize your NFT card, minted, reminted afterwards. Basically like the previous cards technically needs to be burned and the new reissued, and adds, like more fun and really cool collectible feature, new collectible features. Let me also show you something, coming back to the question on how we can extend the ecosystem, because this specialist, right, was asking what's next, how we can, this is already like a work for a year for our team. But let me showcase the mini games that we work on.
The mini games are also a big project under RBL Labs. So will be always the priority, but at the same time, we're also building some really, really cool mini games, easy to play on mobile and on desktop as well.
So to extend actually the ecosystem of Legends of Crypto and ensure the commercial success of the game in the long-term customer value, we work on three, well, we call it mini games, but they're not so mini, because even building this type of game like a match 3 battler is a huge project, and it can even be bigger than Legends of Crypto itself. But the whole idea, so I'll start with Van Moon. It's a casual jumper. If you played Doodle Jump, it's very it's easy, fun, and to kill time is just perfect. So if you have a certain NFT and you progressed in game, you'll be able to play more in games like this. So if you're not a big fan, for instance, of a collectible strategy card game like Legends of Crypto, you can purchase, you can get a certain pack, have certain NFTs, and play a game that you like, or play the flagship product, Legends of Crypto, and have more fun within the ecosystem and earn more within the ecosystem by playing such game like this. This game, Van Moon, we already have a prototype and working. This is the first product within this ecosystem we're going to focus on. We are already focusing on. So this one, we had a brainstorm internally. What other PvP experience we can offer to our players who already possess some of our NFT cards, and we came up with this really fun gameplay lock tower. I reckon there is even like this whole there used to be a trend of folks playing this game on YouTube, like four guys like filming like this experience playing, building the lock tower, building the tower. And it's just like so fun and funny at the same time. So this is the game we'll be focusing on after Van Moon, and then comes this quite complicated sort of Candy Crush meets battler style, match 3 battler. And we call it Cryptize Legends. So this is how we plan to extend the ecosystem of Legends of Crypto. And yes, this is going to happen in Cryptize Metaverse that offers streamlined VR experience. And as you probably know, Apple is going to release their VR headset this year, and we expect it to be as big as the release of iPhone 3 in 2010. So working on the VR experience as well, and going to offer it to our community and gamers that are into products like this.
Mm-hmm. All right. I think you covered everything that we have planned for the year ahead, which is great. And I would like to move to our last question for today, because we are almost past the time. This one is from Rainbow Top Gun, and it's also similar to what we were talking about now. Would you consider collaborating with other NFT projects that are gaining transactions and incorporate deck design based on their NFT collection, even if not directly history of crypto related? So basically, remember the season one deck that is quite different. Let's say we had a partnership with another game or another company, and they had the opportunity to actually design their deck.
Right. So it's something similar to what we did with the Wolf of Crypto, right? The designers from Prada, Etro, D Squared, Burberry, basically luxury fashion brand. And they loved our characters so much that they came up with their version of our character, and that was like really amazing, you know, like the look and feel. I personally believe that that product will have its time. It will have its time to shine, because really those cards are so beautiful, and they will be desirable collectible items in a couple of years. But we have a couple of partnerships already. For instance, a partnership with Illuvium, with Seascape, where we co-brand, co-design, co-create cards and characters in like a co-branding strategy in this case. Andrew, you probably remember that the one with Seascape. I do believe that the opportunity with Illuvium is out there still. There was a character in their metaverse based on Legends of Crypto game. So yeah, we do have it. We do have it in the cards, but currently we focus a lot on delivering good experience in game on our website, and making purchasing the pack be a breeze, and our packs a desirable item, a desirable collectible item. So that's our focus currently, and when we deliver that in maximum 1 month, the powerhouse for business development and marketing will be right there.
Exactly. I agree with you. So moving to the last part, we are giving away a starter pack. So I have sent you the questions from today. I've highlighted them with yellow. You may pick your favorite, and the winner is going to get a starter pack today, right after the call. I will be personally.
Favorite, or we have a wheel of fortune? My personal favorite is the mobile, the iOS, or like mobile, like the mobile experience. Something that, like as I said, like I made a joke, like I have this question myself, but internally for our game dev team. And I'd like to pick that one, but if we have a wheel of fortune, let's do it. Let's give it to chance.
All right, that's great. So how about we pick 3 winners instead of just one? One will get a starter pack, one will test the iOS version, and what about the third one?
And I like the question from Fernando, who likes to get to know more about the team. So let's pick a question from Fernando, the question about the iOS build, and the one for mobile experience. That person really understands the drill about our product. It's for mobile first.
All right. So 3 people, I will be contacting you first and then send you the starter pack today. Thank you all for joining. I think it was a great day.
Guys. Have a great weekend. Andrea, thanks for being an awesome host.
Thank you so much. See you guys. Thank you. Bye.